Hey everyone, it's Dr. Hillary from Rangeline Chiropractic. I wanted to hop on live real quick and chat with you about kids and chiropractic. I get this question a lot, like, when should my kids come to see you, Dr. Hillary? And I say probably like a few days after they're born. But we laugh because maybe they're like 12 by now, or they're 5. But as soon as you feel comfortable bringing them in, that would be the best time to check their little spine. So with my personal kids, I adjusted them probably like day 4 because that's when I felt like cognizant enough to even try to adjust them. But it's important to check their spines after birth because of the traumatic births in a lot of situations. With all the falls that they have over their lifetimes, they're crawling, they're standing. I mean, how many times do they fall down and bump their head? It's just crazy, right? And then as they start to get where like they're running around a lot and they're playing sports, like every big moment like this, they should be checked. So I always say, like, if they have any major falls, that's great. Like off the bike, off the scooter, they're not sleeping well, they're not eating well, they don't have regular bowel movements. And this time of year, I mean, it's April as I'm doing this right now, and we've got allergy season upon us. So that is another reason that kids need chiropractic care. I mean, for that matter, we all adults also need chiropractic care during allergy season. But the thing with kids is that they're not going to tell us, like, Mom, my neck hurts, or I have a headache, or I didn't have a bowel movement today. So the best plan of action would be to bring your kid in and have like an assessment done on their spine and their neurological system, because this isn't something that's normally done in a normal like pediatric well child visit. So think of it like as a well visit for your child for their spine and neurological system. We're just testing like the nerves, the muscles, the spine. We're looking for curves, scoliosis. We're looking for anything that we can maybe preventatively fix, right, until it becomes an issue. I see a lot of kids for sleeping disturbances. You can even think of like bedwetting cases, but general, like, how about immune function? Because the nervous system controls your immune system. And so if you've got nerves that are being pinched and irritated and you're not getting your immune system to work 100%, what better than to check first the nervous system to see how that's functioning? So what I do is I do a simple assessment on the kids. In fact, at our office, we do a kids week once a month. It's usually the third full week of the month. So for April, during this, it's going to be April 15th is the week of that. So we are offering this month of free assessments for the kids. If we find something, we'll let you know. We'll say, hey, this looks out of place. This could be contributing to what you've seen, or I can tell you that this being misaligned and pinching on this nerve will cause these symptoms. Have you noticed this? So what could we fix now before it becomes an issue later? So there's a lot of great reasons, and I'm not going to get into huge detail over this today. I just really wanted to go on because people have been asking me, when should they bring their kids in? And I say yesterday, last month, last year when they were born. But as soon as possible is probably the best answer. Again, we have kids ages 0 on up. And so I would say usually our pregnant women, they will deliver. And then I would say a couple weeks is what it seems to be the norm lately, is when they come back in for a tune-up and they bring the baby for just a well baby check. So it doesn't have to be an every week thing with kids. Some kids, like I know my own personal kids, they don't get adjusted every week. They don't need it. So we only do what they need. Granted, they've been adjusted since they were babies. And you know what? Knock on wood, they're never sick. They've never had antibiotics. They don't, nothing's a quote wrong with them. So things like that, just the maintaining, teaching our kids like a healthier lifestyle, teaching them to take care of their spine and nervous system, even if you didn't have that as a child. I know that I didn't either, but it's like, it's never too late to start these good habits and traditions with our kids to really teach them the benefits of like a healthy lifestyle. I hope this helped. Always happy to do any free phone call consults. Wow. If you have any more questions or anything specific, I just tried to talk real briefly about all the things that we see and that we have seen lately, but there's like a whole host of lists, to be honest. Like last few months ago was like a colic trend. So things change. and every kid's different. So what one child needs in your family might be different than another, but happy to do a free consult. Love to see him in the third week of the month, the first, like the full week of every month. We try to do like a kids week. So for April of 24, it's going to be April 15th. Feel free to reach out to us on our website, rangelinechiropractic.com. Have a great day.